Here at EFTM, we've covered the Infiniti Q60 sedan in the past, which is a 2-litre turbo engine, but now I introduce to you the brand new Infiniti Q60 Red Sport, 298 kilowatt. This is an absolute ripper of a car, and we're going to tell you all about it today. I've always struggled with the look of Infiniti vehicles, but I've got to say, it's hard to argue with the fact that this is a beautiful car. Of course, in coupe form, you've still got some of the signature Infiniti design elements, such as the C crescent pillar, which you'd be familiar with. But look at those creased doors, the overall design, the swooping structure of it all, and even that magnificent rear end. It's a great looking car. As you can see, it's a typical Infiniti interior. They've done it a little bit better this time. Real carbon inlays, beautiful detailing on the Bose speaker system, but we've still got this dual screen setup, which is a little bit confusing because one display has a certain resolution, whereas the other one has an entirely different resolution and even different graphics, which is a bit unusual, but not something that's been peculiar to Infiniti. It's something they're known for. The technology is magnificent. There's probably too much to mention. We've got the fly-by-wire steering, which means there's no mechanical link between the steering wheel and the front wheels. There is a backup system if needed, I should add. In the past, that's provided a bit of an artificial feel. You've always felt that computers are running this car, but there is a second version now of this technology, which makes it a far more engaging, not quite pure drive, but it is certainly more fun than previous efforts. Look, at the end of the day, this isn't a purebred sports car, but with 298 kilowatts on tap, 475 Newton meters of torque, it's really going to get you hustling along some windy roads. It appeals to a certain type of person. Infiniti say males between the ages of 45 and 65. Look, that's probably the case, I'm not sure. But for under 100 grand, 10 years ago, 298 kilowatt was probably the fastest Commodore you could buy on the market. This is a 3-litre V6 twin turbo. Who cares? We don't need V8s, and it also averages quite well in terms of fuel economy. There's better offerings out there. I recently drove the Audi A5. That's far better executed and a better car in general. This car's available in all-wheel drive overseas, and I'd like to see that in Australia if possible. It's a little bit heavy and it doesn't quite hug the road as well as Infiniti claims. But look, at the end of the day, great engine, fantastic transmission, and an interior which is certainly above average. It's the Infiniti Q60 Red Sport.
This is EFTM, everything for the man.